integrity in marketing, I guess it's a fine line for a lot of people, and not from a, like most people, it's not from a dodgy point of view. It's not that they're trying to do anything misleading, or they're not trying to be manipulative. A lot of people just have the problem, or just have an issue with being themselves, like being themselves on camera, being themselves in their writing. A lot of people don't, think that they need to learn copywriting, and they need to stick to a structure and a real solid formula and be very critical of what they write. Whereas I think most people don't fully understand that if they're authentic in themselves and just being themselves, they can write fluently, and of course appear on camera fluidly, and appear in their products more aligned with who they really are. It was just the other day I was listening to a spiritual talk from a guy by the name of Ram Dass, and a lot of people may know him. It's one of the first times I'd come across him, but what I got from him, now he's been talking for 20, maybe 30 years just about his spiritual teachings and whatever, and what I got from him was he's not actually teaching. He's just passing on his wisdom. And not even his wisdom, just his experiences. And it was very simple. He wasn't over-exaggerating anything. He wasn't building up stories to more than what they were. He was just telling the story as he understood it. And I think in marketing these days, we get caught up trying to expand, our results, or we use more adjectives than we should. We use all this hyper language to boost things where we really don't need to. We simply need to get our sort of inner wisdom across, and I think it's a very powerful position to come from if you can simply be yourself in your marketing and come across in a natural way as you would talking to your family, talking to your friends, talking to your loved ones, instead of trying to build things up. I find a lot of people have problems with copywriting around this topic because they're unable to just write as you would have a conversation. For me, this is a big thing. Conversational writing is much more convincing than hypey, built-up, structured copywriting. So it's a very fine line, but it's something that we need to practice. And as Ram Dass was doing, for 20 years he's been doing audio recordings. We need to become comfortable with ourselves, comfortable with talking to ourselves about our topic.